This is a very slow and gentle practice today, designed to nourish your body, to nourish your mind, to nourish your soul. It'll help you aid digestion, improve your circulation, release tension in your body. Also, we're going to do some nice joint opening today, help you to balance your nervous system, massage and detox the organs. Just that. So I hope you'll enjoy the practice today. Keep in mind it's a nice gentle practice. I'll give different options in the postures, but if at any time you're feeling strain, then back off the pose a little bit. Try to take a lighter version of the posture, okay? So we'll start out with our hands at our heart, crossing the legs in any way that feels comfortable. Remember that if a leg cross doesn't feel comfortable for your hips or your knees, you can always take the soles of the feet together and let the knees come open. You can also sit on your block if you'd like. Hands at the heart, elbows as high as the wrists. Bring your thumb towards your heart. Close your eyes and set your intention for your practice. Of all of the benefits that I mentioned at the beginning of your practice, which appealed to you the most? Which would you like to receive the most today? Massaging and detoxing your organs, maybe? Releasing tension in the body and the joints, even the mind? Balancing your nervous system? Nourishing your body, mind, and soul for the day to come? Set your intention for your practice. And we'll chant one long Om, which just signifies the beginning of the practice together today. Breathing in. Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace for ourselves. Om peace for our community. And peace for the universe. Together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Releasing the hands. A gentle warm up for the spine we'll start with. We're going to move our feet forward. So we're going to come long ways on our mat. Take your hands, face them outward, and just rock your knees side to side. This is an excellent practice if you suffer from sciatica. It helps you to massage the glutes to get down into the deeper muscles, which tend to hold the sciatic nerve very tight and cause sciatic pain. So it's so nice for the low back, stretching out the low back. So keep your knees together and just rock side to side. See how that feels for your glutes. Such a simple thing to do. It's one of the first things I like to do in the morning. My back tends to release with this practice. There's some relief there. Just rock side to side. It takes a little longer to start to feel some of the benefits. Keep the knees glued together. That's it. You're giving your glutes a nice massage, which helps to free the muscles in the legs. Helps to loosen up the hamstrings. If you get into the sits bones here, that's where your hamstrings connect to. Good. All right, then we're ready to lay down and we're going to practice a little pranayama and some gentle stretching. So maybe you'd like to have a blanket under your head. Feel free to take your blanket and put it under your head if you'd like. Make sure that the screen is somewhere where you can see me comfortably when you're laying down. We're going to take our left hand just below the collarbones and our right hand just below our navel. Please take 3 breaths, just natural breaths. And tell me where you breathed the most. You can just tell me in your mind if you like. Think about where you breathed the most. So maybe you were only breathing in your left hand, in your chest area. I'm going to try to change that. Maybe you really took a big breath through the belly. That's a nice relaxing breath. We're going to see if we can get a full body breath this morning. I'm going to do it from the top down. You can either do it top down or bottom up. We're going to practice it from the top down. So I want you to take your next breath into the chest. So fill up the area around under your left hand. Breathe into the collarbones. Breathe into the chest, upper, lower chest. Now allow your ribs to go to the sides. Breathe into the ribs. Keep the same inhale. Now open your belly. Press your belly up into your right hand. And then exhale, belly comes down, ribs pull in, and the chest deflates. Try that again. Inhale, chest. Ribs go to the sides. You can even put your hands on the ribs to feel that. And then the belly rises. See if you can get your breath down below the navel, down into the bowl of the pelvis. Exhale, belly, ribs pull together, and the chest relaxes. Keep going. And try this 10 more times on your own. You can add a little ujjayi breath, little constriction of the throat. I want you to see how low you can get your breath. Can you get it down below the navel? That big inhale, way below the navel. Then exhale, reverse it. Good work. Keep going. No judgment attached, just trying to explore here. Unattached awareness. Feel your chest fill up first, then your ribs, upper part of your lungs, then get down into what I call the prime real estate, the lowest part of your lungs. Now we're going to add in for the last ones, maybe about the last 5. Try to add in a little pause after your inhale. So breathe into the chest, ribs, belly, lowest part of the belly, maybe the bowl of the pelvis. Pause for a moment and then exhale from the bottom to the top. 4 more like that. Two more big, long breaths. Don't forget that pause. That pause is really important. One more big breath like that. And then release your hands when you're finished. And you've turned on a new mode of breathing for your body. You've planted a seed. Let's take a full body breath. Doesn't matter if it's from the top down or the bottom up. Now let's bend the knees. Lengthen the tailbone, so lift your bottom, stretch your tailbone towards your heels, extend the left leg high, and pull the right knee in. Ardha Uttanasana, stretch your left heel to the sky. This will help you to press your belly button down to the floor, stretching out your low back. Flex your right foot too. but pull in, hold on to either the shin. If you don't have that kind of knee flexion on your right knee, you can bring your hands behind the right thigh. Keep pressing the left leg to the sky. Just staying aware. Can you still get that full body breath? One more time. Release the hands behind your thigh. Lower the right foot. Bend the left knee in towards the chest and open the left hip so that the left ankle rests on top of the right knee or just behind the right knee. Now lift your right foot and pull in your right leg. Hand can be behind the thigh, both hands maybe, or just one hand. Flex both feet. You should be feeling a really nice stretch on the back of the left thigh. Some of you, maybe who are a little more flexible, don't feel as much of a stretch. You can straighten the right leg and feel a little bit more, even reaching for the foot. But remember, today's a nice day to practice a gentle, slow practice. You don't have to push. So if you want to stay there with us, that's great too. Take one more big breath, full body breath. And then lower the right foot to the floor. Extend your arms out like a letter T. Now lift up your bottom and swing it to the right. And step your right foot to the right, a giant step. Now lower both knees to the left. If you have knee issues, may not feel comfortable with your left foot on your right knee. So go ahead and remove it. Or keep it on for this deeper stretch. Turn your gaze to the right. I like to personally explore the full body breath in each of these postures, noticing where I'm breathing more, where I can get more air in, and where I can really release wastes, release what no longer serves me. Take a deep exhale. I love to explore the breath. What postures can you breathe more in the belly? In what postures can you breathe more in the diaphragm area, the rib cage? And in what postures today can you breathe more in the chest? Krishnamacharya said, you'd never get bored in your practice because you always have your breath to go back to explore, to experience without judgment. One more breath, giving a nice massage to the organs with this twist. Beautiful hip stretch, low back stretch, neck stretch. Release left foot and bring the feet back side to side. Now this time the right leg's going to go into the sky, left leg pulls in. If you have good knee flexion, you can hold on to your top of your left shin, head stays on the floor. Both feet are active, both legs are active, so squeeze the right leg. If your knee flexion doesn't feel that great or your knee is grumpy, take a hold of the back of the thigh, left thigh. Keep the press up. So you've got a lot going on here. Press your belly button down to the floor. So an active yoga practice doesn't have to be moving quick through chaturanga. It can be this really active body, really active muscles, awareness of the breath. Full body breath. It's a little harder to get that low belly breath because you're pulling your left leg in so close. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. Try to relax the shoulders and the jaw. Chin stays towards the throat. My chest really likes to open and expand because it knows I'm not going to be able to get as much breath down in the belly. One's not more correct than the other. It's just given the circumstance, given the context, it's easier to breathe through the chest and the diaphragm. So lower the right foot down and extend your arms out in a letter T. Open your left hip. Uh, sorry, right, the other side. We're going to go to the right side. So this time, place your right foot on top of your left leg. Good. And lift your bottom, swing it to the left. Now take a giant step left with your left foot. Take both knees to the right. You can stay a little more restorative by gazing up, or you can turn your head left. Feel the openness in the body. You can really get a good chest breath, a beautiful diaphragm dropping. Feel the ribs expand. Breathe into the low belly and then reverse. 4 more breaths. Chest, ribs, and belly. And then belly, ribs, and chest. Take 1 more breath. Remove the right foot from on top of your leg if it's not already removed. Bring the legs together. Now we're going to stretch our legs up and separate your feet a little bit. Take your hands up too, because we're going to get some joint freedom. Soft fingers come into your palms, and you can turn outward the wrists and the ankles. This is part of a joint freeing series by a gentleman named Mukunda Stiles, who was one of the first yoga therapists. Excellent for just opening the joints. Think how much pressure we normally put on our wrists and our ankles just by standing or grabbing things with our wrists, holding things. So this is a really nice exercise. Going outward, freeing the joints. Now let's take them inward. Good. I'm doing 8 in each direction. 2 more. 1 more. Nicely done. Relax. Turn to whichever side faces your screen and bring yourself up to a seat gently. I like to practice that joint freeing piece just a little before I get out of bed, along with some twists. It feels really nice. So next we'll work on the neck. I'm going to grab my block to sit on. And hands to the legs, lower the chin. Just feeling a nice, gentle stretch in the neck. Inhale, lift the chin as high as you can. So we're creating extension and flexion in the neck. Exhale, chin comes towards the throat. Try to bring the chin down just a little bit lower towards the sternum. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift as high as you can. Extension and flexion of the cervical spine. Now we'll try a little twisting action, and please remember to keep it gentle. Chin comes to the right shoulder. Inhale, take a tick-tock. Exhale, chin back down to the chest. Inhale, chin to left shoulder. Exhale to the chest. Inhale, right shoulder. Exhale, chest. Inhale, left. And exhale, chest. Now you have the option to take a full circle. If you don't have any neck injuries, feel free to do that with me. If you do feel uncomfortable doing that or you've had a neck injury, just stay right and left, okay? So inhale to the right and all the way up to the sky goes the chin. Exhale to the left, or you're just going side to side. Inhale, right. We're going to try 3 circles. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. And change direction. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times at your own pace. That looks really nice. Yeah. Oh, I can see some of you are really enjoying this. Yes. Full freedom. One more big one. Well done. Come to neutral. When you're finished, find neutral. Bring your chin back. Pull the chin back nice and close, lengthening the neck. Just catch your breath. And then we'll open the eyes and come to all fours. So I'm going to move our block off the mat if you're using one. I'm going to put a blanket today under my knees. Give myself a little more cushion. My wrists are under my shoulders and my knees are under my hips. Now this is great if you have wonderful wrist flexion. But if you don't, or if this feels like too much pain in your wrist, please walk your hands forward to get the pain out of the wrist, to get some of that crease out of the wrist, okay? So you have the option to keep the hands under the shoulders or in front of the shoulders. You can also turn your fingers out to ease any tension in the wrist. We're going to drop the belly and lift the head, looking between the eyebrows. This is an excellent practice for the spinal column, shoulders, and then exhale round the spine. We're pumping some beautiful synovial fluid up the spinal column. Drop the belly. Inhale, look up between the eyebrows. Exhale, round as much as you can in your lower back. All of our backs are created differently. Really feel the stretch in the lumbar spine through the neck. Inhale. Let's try to count our breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for the same count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Count to yourself. Good. 2 more. One more. Nicely done. Come to a flat back and walk your hands forward. Option 1 for this heart melting is just to walk your hands forward and stretch your bottom back, not even bringing your elbows to the floor. You're still going to feel a beautiful stretch through your chest and your upper back. Now, if you want to take this a little bit deeper, you can bring your bottom back towards your heels, elbow on the floor, forehead on the floor. If you wanted to take it even deeper, you could bring your chin to the floor instead, looking up. You should be feeling a nice stretch under your underarms, through your chest, through your upper back. If it's too intense, just lift your chest. Walk your hands forward, that's enough. 3 more breaths for a total of 5. Breathe around your heart. Take 1 more breath. Now lift your head and walk your hands back. Nice feeling around the chest, I hope, for you. Let's turn to face the side of our mat. Take your block with you. And we're going to put our block in our right hand and work on our lateral flexion. So we're still working on warming up the spine in this practice. In fact, much of this practice is about warming up the spine. Everything connects through our spinal column. So our right hand is on the block or on the floor if you don't have a block. You can also use a book under your right hand. Turn your left toes out to the side. Okay, right knee might be supported with a blanket. We're going to take the left arm up, reach it all the way over the head. So your arm stays in front of you. Inhale, you can take your gaze with your hand. Exhale as the hand comes down. 5 circles in this direction, nice and slow. Synchronize it with your breath. This is excellent for our heart circulation, for our lymphatic system. When your hand comes down, change the direction. If your wrist gets tired, you can put a fist down instead. One more in this direction. Now, a little more challenging. We're going to try helicopter arm. Take the arm over the head and bring it behind your back. That's it. That looks good. Now bring it forward in front of you like a helicopter, right? Like it's a helicopter blade. Ooh, now feel the chest opening. Reach it forward and back. Inhale, synchronize it with a breath. Otherwise, it turns into calisthenics. It's just a stretch class, right? Breathe in and open to expand, to inspire. Exhale as the arm comes forward. Inhale, full body breath. Good. One more. Inhale. Nice. And then release. So we won't go the other direction. Take your left knee down and stop and breathe. That was a lot of work on that side. Okay, ready? Other side. So if you want to put your block up higher, you can do that too to get more space. Or have the block flat on the floor or hand on the floor. Right toes facing away. So we're going to start with the hand being in front of you. Down, exhale. Inhale, reach up. That looks nice. Yes. Exhale down. Let your eyes follow your hand. Inhale up. This is number 3. 4. 5. Gaze up. Change the direction. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Not only are we getting a lateral flexion, we're also getting some twisting, and as I mentioned before, some beautiful lymphatic release here as our arm squeezes and lets go. Good. Now take the arm up and then let it go behind us. Ooh. Reach it all the way behind and over the head. Now let's start out by taking it behind us. So with the arm over the head, reach behind you. Inhale behind. Ah, exhale forward. Yes. Inhale, you can even look back if you want, if your neck will support that. Exhale forward. This is number 3 of 5. Look back if you can. 2 more. Good. 1 more. And release the pose. Come to sitting for a moment. Put your hands on your legs, or you can cross your legs if sitting on your heels doesn't feel comfortable. One last chance for neck circles, neck release. Inhale, chin to the right and up. You know you have lymph nodes also in your throat, so this is very therapeutic for your lymphatic system. You can go right and left if you prefer, or take the full circle. Just 2 times in each direction. Just release any tension in the neck. Change the direction. Well done. Yeah, great. Don't hurry. I love that some of you are just like, I'm just going to take it at my own sweet pace. Beautiful. All right, let's bring our blankets, if you're using them, to the back of the mat for Janu Namaskara with a little bit of a variation. So this is a knee Surya Namaskara. Sitting on the heels if you'd like, but if you don't have knee flexion like that, you can stay upward, okay? So you're welcome to start here or here. We're going to inhale. You're welcome to follow me as I explain it. Inhale, reach up. The postures are simple. Exhale, forward fold, really slow with control. Use your core to bring your body down. Inhale to cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the head, let your shoulders slide forward. Exhale, round the low back. Bottom comes towards the heels. It doesn't have to touch. Keep your arms by your ears as you rise up, strengthening the core. Now we're going to twist to the right, but keep your right hip forward. Don't let your right hip go back. Exhale. Look at your right hand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down. We'll do the left side next. Ready? Inhale, reach up. That's it. Exhale, go slow. Use control. Keep your inner legs strong. Keep your core strong. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Good. Exhale, round the spine, bring it back. Keep your arms right next to your ears. Use your core strength. Inhale, rise up. Looks good. Exhale, twist left, but don't let your hips turn too far left. Look back at your left hand. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, have a seat. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach up. Exhale with control. We're going to try this one slow and fluid. The last one, we're going to try closing the eyes. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round the spine, stretch it back, gaze into your navel. Arms alongside ears. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Left side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you're going at a little different pace. That's okay too. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist left. Look back to your left hand. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, either just arms come down or arms and bottom, depending on your needs. Now, try closing your eyes for this last one and pay attention to your breath. Where can you breathe the most? Inhale, reach up. Get a full body breath, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, lovely child's pose. Inhale to cow. Feel the full body breath. Exhale, round, bring the bottom back. Arms alongside ears, inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist your upper body to the right. Lower body stays facing the front of your mat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left side, try to close your eyes. Just trust. Inhale. Reach out, full body breath. Exhale. Forward fold, child's pose. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arms come up. Torso comes up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Stop for a moment here. Catch your breath. Full body breath. The chest expands, the ribs expand, the belly expands. And exhale, squeeze the air out from the bottom to the top. One more time like that. All right, opening the eyes. Ready to move forward? So I'm going to keep my blanket for my left knee as I step my right foot forward in a low lunge. You'll want to take your block with you as well. So bring your block towards the left front of your mat and step the right foot forward for a nice low lunge. We've been doing a lot with the upper body. We're going to get into the lower body now. So stepping your right foot a little bit right, you may want to use your block for a modified lizard pose. Make sure you feel comfortable on your knee, okay? If it doesn't feel comfortable to put pressure on your knee, you could always lift your knee off the floor. So you can have option one, hands on a block. Maybe you take your elbows down, you feel comfortable doing that. Lift your heart. This is called lizard pose. You can even walk your hands forward a little bit more. Depending on where you feel like you're getting, you want to feel like you're getting a good stretch, but you're not in any pain at all, right? Stay in your pain-free range of motion. One more breath. Now bring your hands to the inside of your right foot and bring your right foot back to the center and straighten your right leg as much as you can, curling the toes to the sky. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings. Exhale here as you inhale, bend the knee, lift your heart. You might want to use a block or two. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Lift your heart. You're going to feel a beautiful opening in your left hip flexor. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Two more. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Last one. Exhale, straighten, go as deep as you need. Inhale, bend. Now bring your block really close to the right foot. Left hand on the block if you're using it, and right arm opens for a twist. Keep pulling your legs in towards the center line, squeezing your legs together. Gaze beyond your right hand if your neck will allow you to, otherwise just keep your gaze to the right. Try not to lay on your right thigh with your ribs, lift away from your thigh. One more breath. And release your right hand down. Take your right knee back. And again, if you want to change the blanket, if you have one under your knee, please feel free to do that now. This time we're going to try the stretch and release first. So we're going to try the dynamic first and then stay. So we have our hands on either side of our left foot. We're framing the left foot with our hands. Lift your heart. Maybe you want to use blocks here. That's fine too. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Then we'll come to the static. Oh boy, did this side need it. Inhale, lift your heart. Good. Exhale, straighten. And if you need more stretch, curl the toes back to the face. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to bend the knee, walk your left foot to the left, and bring your hands on the inside. So you're going to have your hands on a block if you'd like. That might be enough to open the hip flexor. Maybe you want to bring your elbows down, but keep pulling your left knee in towards the shoulder. Shoulders away from the ears. Don't forget to breathe, but a full body breath. See if you can bring your breath way down below the navel here. Breathe into the collarbones, into the ribs, into the belly, and way down low into the hip flexors. Last step in this part of the sequence is to now bring your foot back in towards the center. Your block is on the inside of the left foot. Bring your right hand down on the block. Take your time. There you go. And then open up. Looking left, gaze up. So again, if your neck doesn't feel comfortable looking up that high, you can just keep your gaze left. One more breath. Massaging, detoxing the organs with this wonderful twist. Well done. And then bring it back slowly. Whee. And bring your left knee down back to your right knee and stretch in child's pose. This time, turn your palms up. Take 3 more breaths. Then lifting the head, let's bring our feet forward and come to lay down flat on our mat. So I'm going to bring my knees forward, my feet forward, swing my bottom to one side and swing the legs out in front of me. Okay? And then we're going to lay down for a moment and check in with our breath. Oh, this is my favorite part. Left hand just below the collarbones, right hand just under the navel. Inhale, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, belly, ribs, collarbones. 3 more times. These beautiful full body breaths help us to nourish our nervous system, to calm, balance the chatter in the mind. Now releasing the hands, our last moving sequence today in this gentle, slow flow this morning is to bend our knees and take a moving back bend, a flowing back bend. So as you bend your knees, reach your hands for your heels. Your middle finger may get close unless you have different proportions in your body, like shorter arms than legs, or a very long torso. Some of us have really lovely long torsos, or extra long legs, or extra long arms, even. And we're going to move with our breath. So spread your toes, lift the arches of the feet. Press the balls of the feet down. Really activate your legs. Imagine you're pulling together your legs like there's a magnet between them. You can also use your block to support the low back by putting your block between your knees. So we're going to inhale and lift our bottom and then reach the arms all the way over the head. This is an inhale. Notice where your breath can go here. Exhale, bottom comes down, hands come down. Try to synchronize the touchdown of your hands with your bottom. Inhale, reach up. Feel free to close the eyes and notice the breath. Exhale down. We have 8 total, so we're on number 2. We have 6 left. Inhale. Can you count your inhale and make it equal to your exhale? Exhale. You have equal breath. Inhale. This is 4. 4 more. Count inhale and exhale. Make them even. Maybe you can go to 5 or 6, or maybe your comfortable count is 4. That's fine. Maybe you have a different one. It's okay to go slower. Try 2 more. One more. If you have a block between your thighs, release it. Stretch your legs long. Let your feet fall open a moment, hands fall open. That's it. And then we'll take an upside down forward fold. Bend the knees in towards the chest, hands on the shins or the backs of the thighs. Lift your head to the knees. We're taking a forward fold, it's just upside down. You might notice it's really hard to breathe here. So let's go ahead and take an inhale and hold it. As you hold your inhale, create tension in the body. Create tense toes. Squeeze your fingers. Hold your inhale. 3. Squeeze your face. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your back. 2, 1. Exhale. Let all that tension go. Breathe out the mouth. So today we've practiced Durga breath, that full body breath. We've practiced equal breathing as well. Breathing on the inhale equal to the exhale. Next, we're going to practice alternate nostril breathing, but not using your hands. So that means we're going to turn on our psychic center. No hands, just use your mind. So while you're laying here, breathe in your left nostril only. Feel the warm air. Actually, feel cool air coming in the left nostril. Exhale out the right nostril. Might be a little warm. Inhale, right nostril. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Now let the breath go. Let the rest of your body go. Make a mental note, a mental effort to release the muscles of the face, of the scalp, of the jaw, the tongue, all the muscles in the neck, front and back. Release the shoulders to the floor. Allow them to melt like butter into the floor, vegan butter, of course. Melt the arms to the floor, the elbows, the wrists, the hands, the fingers. Feel your torso becoming lighter and softer with each exhale. Feel the softening of the chest area, the lightening of the heart. Feel the softness of the abdomen. Softness of the low back, the hips. Feel them melt beautifully to the floor. Feel the upper thighs relax. the knees, the calf muscles, the shins. Let them relax as they soften. Feel the ankle joint relaxed. The soles of the feet, tops of the feet, and all the toes free, liberated. Whole body is liberated. Whole body is nourished. Mind is nourished. Soul is nourished. Knowing that, feeling your own radiant liberation. Feel your vibrant health, your beautiful well-being. How will you share that with others today? Will you share that with your beautiful smile? Will you share that with your eyes? Will you share that with kind words, with gratitude? And we'll slowly start to come back into this place and this time with a renewed sense of well-being. So start to notice all of the places that your body is currently touching the floor. Heels in the floor, shoulders, back of head. Connecting ourselves back into this earth space. Next, move your toes and fingers. Move your wrists and ankles. Notice their newfound freedom and liberation. Turn your head right and left. The freedom in the neck. And then take any other stretches that feel good to you, a twist, a happy baby, whatever feels just right to you. Yeah, reach your arms up if you'd like. Right. Then roll on to your right side, bringing your right arm under your ear. Activating your peace side of your body, your left side. And then press yourself gently to a seat. Take your time, please. Let today be slow and gentle, just like this practice. Try not to rush through anything. We'll turn our palms up for receiving the benefit of our practice today, or if you'd like, sending the benefit of your practice to someone, something, or some higher intention. So if you need to receive, receive away. If you want to give it up, give it up. One big, long, slow Om. Om. An honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti.